What is up guys, Rob1 here and welcome to today's video. Now today we are going to be covering some new Battlin Boxer support cards that are going to be coming out in Primal Origin. Now we've got some pretty good Battlin Boxer cards here. Battlin Boxer is an archetype that hasn't been revisited in quite some time, but like I said, we've got some pretty decent Battlin Boxer support here, which I definitely think is going to be viable for the archetype. So first off, we have Violin Box Shadow. This is a Fire Warrior effect, level 4, 1800 attack, 1400 defense, some pretty nice artwork there. And its effect reads, you can detach one XYZ material from a Battlin Boxer XYZ monster you control. Special summon this card from your hand. You can only use the effect of Violin Box Shadow once per turn. Shadow is definitely a card which I think is going to see a lot of play in Battlin Boxer decks. The main card for Battlin Boxer, in my opinion, is Switch Hitter, because Switch Hitter is just so useful for swarming the field with your Battlin Boxer monsters, so you can eventually go into your Battlin Boxer XYZ monsters. And Battlin Boxer Shadow is going to do pretty much the same thing. So like I said, Battlin Boxer Shadow definitely going to see some play in Battlin Boxer decks. Next up, we have Violin Boxer Big Bandage. This is Fire Warrior, level 2, 1100 attack, 1400 defense, and its effect reads, once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, you can target one Violin Boxer monster in your graveyard, or one of your banished Violin Boxer monsters that has a level. The levels of all Violin Boxer monsters you control become the level of that monster. Sorry, the text is a little bit messed up by that, but like I said, you basically target one monster in your graveyard or banish Violin Boxer monster that's a normal monster, not an XYZ monster, and then all monsters become that level. So again, definitely a card that I think could see some play, especially because it has that nice little effect where once per turn it cannot be destroyed by battle. That can keep it in the game a little bit longer, and like I said, because of its effect, it's going to be a lot easier to summon your XYZ monsters using a Big Bandage. Next up are trap cards. We have Jolt Counter. This is a counter trap card, and its effect is, during the battle phase, when a spell, trap, or a monster effect is activated while you control a Battlin Boxer monster, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Very good counter trap card there. Glassjaw looks a little bit like the Hulk there. But anyway, yeah, nice little counter trap card for the Battlin Boxer archetype. Next up, we have a Last Counter. This is also a counter trap card, and its effect reads, when an attack is declared involving a Battlin Boxer monster you control, you can negate that attack, and if you do, send your battling monster to the graveyard. Then one Battlin Boxer monster you control gains attack equal to the opponent's battling monster's original attack, and if it does, you proceed to damage calculation between that monster and your opponent's battling monster. Then take damage equal to the attack gained by this effect. So yeah, it's a pretty good trap card. It could be the difference between winning a game and losing a game if you come into the closing point of the match. But it's definitely a good card. Definitely something that I could see run in a Battlin Boxer deck. Maybe not at 3, maybe at 2, maybe at 1. But definitely a viable card, and definitely something that Battlin Boxer players can look at and say, I can use that. And finally, we have a new XYZ monster, number 79, Battlin Boxer Nova Kaiser, similar to the other Battlin Boxer monster. But anyway, Fire Warrior XYZ effect, rank 4, 2300 attack, 1600 defense, some pretty nice artwork there. And its effect reads, requires 2 level 4 monsters, and once per turn you can attach one Battlin Boxer monster from your hand or graveyard to this card as an XYZ material. This card gains 100 attack for each XYZ material attached to it. When this card is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can target level 4 or lower Battlin Boxer monsters in your graveyard up to the number of XYZ materials this card had on the field. Special summon those targets. Holy shit. That is a very powerful card. So not only are you adding more materials to it, boosting its attack points up, not only are you going to be able to use this card very well with Shadow to summon even more Battlin Boxer monsters, but also when it's destroyed, you're going to be summoning a shitload of level 4 or lower Battlin Boxer monsters from your graveyard up to the number of XYZ materials that were on this card. That's just a really powerful effect. If you're a Battlin Boxer player and you're looking at this card right now, you're going, holy shit, this deck just got a hell of a lot better. But anyway guys, that is going to do it for the new Battlin Boxer support. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of this new support? Also, if you liked the video, want to give it a like rating, and be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with all my other videos. Again guys, you're around Panel 1, and I'm out. Peace. Thank you for watching.